Oh, sorry. I say statewide ballot initiative campaigns are probably anywhere from $3 to $5 million would be my guess.
Can you walk through the process a little so I understand how you go about putting the ballot on the amendment in 13 months? You have to submit so many signatures to the AG's office, is that correct?
Yeah, we have to submit 385,000 valid signatures of registered voters in the state of Ohio from a minimum of 44 counties.
I think it's submitted to the Secretary of State. Yeah, I just wanted to say it's submitted to the Secretary of State, I believe, by roughly July 3rd next year. Probably think July 6th, maybe sometime in that time frame.
One of the things that you hear about medical marijuana is that it's not, typically the process for legalizing a drug for medicinal use involves the federal government, a panel of doctors, and all that stuff that I'm not an expert in. But so what's different about medical marijuana, where you're legalizing a medicine through democratic process instead of by experts?
One of the problems is we have a schedule of controlled substances, and we've put many different drugs on that schedule. The problem is when they put a natural substance on that schedule, because it takes approximately $100 million of research to get a substance off the schedule of controlled substances. And a natural product has no company willing to spend that money because since it can't be patented, there's no way to get their return on investment. So natural substances, natural plants, have no business being on the schedule of controlled substances. And really the only way you're going to get a plant off the schedule of controlled substances is with politics. It was politics that put it on the schedule. It's politics that has to take it off. Okay, and can I answer your question about Colorado a little bit? In that the passage of a medical marijuana bill in Colorado, there's no evidence that that raised consumption levels. It raised the profile of medical marijuana. All of a sudden there were storefronts where people could buy it. But it was always available. It's available in every schoolyard and every street corner kind of thinking. And what the medical bill did is it took cannabis supply out of the hands of the criminals and put it into legitimate storefronts that were regulated by the Colorado authorities and taxed like normal businesses. We made it legitimate. If it were such a problem for Colorado, the people of Colorado wouldn't have voted last November to open up this regulated system to the entire population of the state, no longer needing that medical excuse to be able to walk in a store and get a supply of cannabis. Colorado's citizens saw the effect of regulating the supply of cannabis and voted overwhelmingly in favor of opening it up for everybody. And both Representative Hagan's bill and our bill specify specific medical conditions that you have to come up with a diagnosis for before you're going to get access to this program. It's not like people talk about in California where a hangnail or headaches or anything is going to get you this certification. The Ohio Department of Health or our Cannabis Commission is going to be very careful to make sure that only qualified people get in and have access to these medicines.
Why isn't this a legalization bill?
Well, probably because we feel that Ohioans need to see that a regulated system works. And we're doing this now because the priority is to take care of these patients who are in pain, who need this stuff now. And so our efforts are to create this system for the people who need it the worst, give it a period of time, and then see if Ohio is ready to open up the system to more people.
On top of that, the state of Ohio, the polling in the state of Ohio is very supportive. I'm sorry. In the state of Ohio, the recent Columbus Dispatch Mayor's poll indicated that therapeutic cannabis is supported by a vast majority of Ohioans. However, full legalization is underwater. It's in the mid-30s. So it's not like Ohio is ready for a full legal. But Ohio is specifically ready for what we have proposed, not only from the therapeutic cannabis end of it, but also the business and the economic component of the industrial hemp and what that'll open up. A lot of people don't realize industrial hemp products are available here in Ohio now. If you go to any grocery store, there are hemp products on every shelf. So we can import it, we can sell it, we can consume it, but the only thing we can't do in the state of Ohio is grow it. So we're actually putting our farmers at a disadvantage in not having this very profitable, low-maintenance crop available for our farmers to be able to utilize. So we're also fighting for them as well.